Ariel Helwani for fanhouse.com at UFC 104 in Los Angeles, being joined by the victorious Chael Sonnen, who defeated Yushin Okami tonight. Post-fight at UFC 109 with the new #1 middleweight contender, Chael Sonnen. Ariel Helwani in Concord, California at the UFC gym, getting ready for UFC 117 with Chael Sonnen, who faces Anderson Silva this Saturday night. We're here with Chael Sonnen. UFC 136 alongside Chael Sonnen, who meets Brian Stan this Saturday night. Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC.
Ariel, is that camera big enough to take in the largest arm in Westland, Oregon that has found its way to Houston, Texas? Because that thing looks a little bit small.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, well then we can continue.
I love it. I love nuisances. I love adversity. I love being hurt when I walk to a ring. I don't feel good right now, and I love that. I got like a little stomach bug going around. That's exactly how I'd want to be. Nobody cares about Anderson Silva. Nobody buys his merchandise. He's the worst-selling pay-per-view draw in the history of the UFC Championship division. He doesn't talk to the fans. He doesn't talk to the media. He pretends he doesn't speak English. This is the way it should be. It should be the Chael Sonnen show. I'm the one they're tuning in to see. I'm the one that's selling out the arena, not him. So, yeah, I do feel that way, but that is the way it should be. No, I would never apologize to Anderson. In a million years, I wouldn't apologize to that guy. I've held back. I've been nothing but a gentleman to Anderson Silva. I offered him a way out. That treaty needed to be signed and faxed back to me on Sunday. He missed it by 3 days. Now we're going to go to war.
You have had your issues with Vanderlei over the past year. Is that the fight now that you're a free man that you really have your eye on in terms of what's next for you?
You know, for media attention, but not for reality. Vanderlei's never in a million years going to sign to fight me. I don't think he beats Chris Lieben tomorrow. Look, Vanderlei Silva has the worst record in the history of the UFC. Not just Vanderlei. You are an immigrant from Brazil. I am a gangster from America. Are you sure you want to play that game with me? Listen, Vanderlei, I will do a home invasion on you. I will cut the power to your house, and the next thing you hear will be me climbing up your stairs in a pair of night vision goggles I bought in the back of Soldier of Fortune magazine. I'll pick the lock to the master room door, take a picture of you in bed with the Nogueira brothers working on your jiu-jitsu. I'll take said photograph, post it at www.dorksfrombrazil.com. Password, not required. Username, not required. That, Vanderlei, is how you threaten somebody, dummy.
I don't have anything ill to say against Vanderlei. This isn't a line of work that he can do, but I really hope he's in one piece. I don't know what the future will hold. There's plenty of guys out there to fight. There's a karate guy at 205 pounds. I might stop there on my way back to 185 for a tune-up fight and take out Machida.
But I am not here to be one of the guys. I got plenty of money and plenty of fame. I'm after 12 pounds of gold, and that's it.
Not just a great performance, but what you said to Joe Rogan after the fact was memorable stuff. You put it out there. You told Anderson that you want to fight him, and not only do you want to fight him, if you do lose to him, you will walk away from the UFC. If he loses, you want him to leave the division. Why the division? Why not leave the UFC? Why don't you want to get rid of the guy?
Because he's a coward, and I don't think he'd accept, and you got to play by a coward's rules sometimes. I'm trying to lure him into a fight, so I got to stick that carrot out there, something that I think he'll do.
Now, do you think he'll take the carrot?
He ducked me for 6 years. I don't think why things will change now. If Joe Rogan hadn't taken the microphone out of my mouth, I would have told him, Anderson Silva, I want your answer right now. If you accept, I will wait till Super Bowl weekend. But if you reject, I will walk over there and whip your ass right here, right now in Houston, Texas.
Is a part of you concerned that he won't take the fight?
Yeah, I don't expect him to take the fight. He's a coward. I truly don't expect him to take the fight. You know, this guy walks around, I want the biggest fights. Well, there's no bigger fight than our rematch, stupid. Well, I want the toughest guys. Well, God never made a tougher man than me, and my name hasn't come out of your mouth once.
How about Brazil? Wouldn't that be something? I think they could do a 100,000-seat stadium, you versus Anderson in Brazil. Does that even interest you?
No, that does. That really does. And if they sell 100,000 tickets, I hope they collect them all. I hope they put them in a nice ball, turn them sideways, and shove them straight up their ass. That's what they can do with the Brazilian crowd. We're going to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ariel Helwani in Chicago for UFC on Fox 2 alongside Chael P. Sonnen, who faces Michael Bisping this Saturday night, live and free on Fox.
Almost every media member I talk to keeps bringing up terms like hype and smack and trash talk, and I hate those terms. I resist them greatly. I don't like it when people say it. I feel like that's some kind of an act or something, and I don't like that. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't say it.
Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC on Fox 2 alongside Chael Sonnen, who defeated Michael Bisping tonight. And Chael, congratulations.
The whole thing surprised me. Here's how I looked at this fight going into it, in my own head and in my own heart. This is a big fight. This is a tough fight. This is not going to be a close fight. I'm going to run through him like I've ran through everyone else. And I've never lost a round of fighting in my life, let alone the UFC. I've never lost anywhere. I fought 48 men. I've never lost a round. Never had a round go against me. And I had 2 different judges. I can't say that anymore. He was a tough fight. There's no way around. I had adversity, and I overcame it, and I'm very proud of that.
Congrats, Chael. We look forward to the next one.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Ariel.